Cincinnati Bengals. That's the team we're gonna cheer.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in the Queen City of Cincinnati. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Timer pass to kick off for Buffalo.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
They'll keep it on the ground. Roberson And boy, this defense came to play. They're going to bottle him up behind the line again. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On 2, ready?
That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Roberson will be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Bengals at 0-2 here to begin the season. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around. I expect them to play really well here.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Here's Burrow. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Now this is fielded in the end zone.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On play action, Allen. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Allen. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Allen going to run with it. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So on 4th down, the Bills send out Brad Robbins to punt. Deep to return is Kevontae Turpin. And it's taken in at the 9. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Just set. Big third down.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And now that sets up 32. When you look at this defense, they're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
I always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man, where you're going to win that battle. You're going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up, and put him on the ground. Because the one thing he absolutely detested was yards after contact. Tackle him, put him down on the spot.
On one, ready?
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Don.
On first down. And he found it. It's on the ground. Well, I think a Bengal player was able to get in there. He was. And they'll keep possession of the football. We're scoreless after 1.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On one, ready?
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Here's Don.
They'll try the left side. Roberson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
On one, ready?
The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
First and 10.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
11. 180. Stop.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's another Bengals first down. First and
Here we go.
goal at the 9-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Second and goal at the 10-yard line.
Gun. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and it's complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he bowls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Evan McPherson for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Next to score, Bengals 7, Bills 0.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 and about the 21-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he got blown up on that. Play back at the 20. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 20-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Third and 4. To throw, it's Allen. Open man is the rookie from Auburn. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Richardson. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Now Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. Shakir hauls it in. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
2nd down and 8. Cook up the gut. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Half 85. 56, 56. 5 wide. Out.
to the air. Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Cook will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, 5 between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And they'll have a little bit of time to work with. 35 seconds until the break. Burrow looking to pass. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Gun.
They go play action with Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here's second and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. They set up the screen. Achane has it. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Let's get set. 180. Stop.
From midfield now, Burrow. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now we're signaling a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
42-yard attempt.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40.
Round 80.
A final shot before half for Allen. Going for the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This is a game, Charles, it's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trail by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Has his man. It's Shakir. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
319! It's out!
Richardson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute blitz coming, and down he goes. Kevin Byard, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raider, gets the sack. Well, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
A man in the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Bills first down.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Round 80! What's up?
Allen now looks to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Richardson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Alert! What's that?
Throwing now is Allen. And his throw here is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Hey, tight. What's that?
Allen going to throw. And he is caught. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 18. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Hey!
They run with Richardson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
Brown 80! Is that?
On the ground, here's Richardson again. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
And the Bills first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Look out!
They'll try and run it in. It's Richardson. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
What's that?
And now they'll throw with Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Bills 14, Bengals 10. Tyler Bass to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
On 21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick 6.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they were defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
The extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
To kick off for Buffalo.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Oh, able to avoid him. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
3-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go, here we go.
And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Let's get set. Stop.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
11, 180. 11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
12, big 13, big 13, 11, mighty, 11, stop.
Here's Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
11, 11, 11. Gun. Stop.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He will find his man Chase complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
12.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slant at the end. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Bengals 1st down.
Burrow will throw. Touchdown! Mike Gesicki from 6 yards away. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Here we go.
Bengals will line up.
Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the 4th. Well, I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Again, it's Cook. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That's good.
11.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
11. Stop.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Ed Oliver that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So Hoppy was here to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground. He's going to have to put a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that. I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play, but sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
Now Burrow. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run again with Richardson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. The Bills on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Look out.
Oh, design run for their wideout. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
319.
Back to throw. Allen. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Cook. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
They try again with Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Bills look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Bengals 18. Tyler Bass to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
He'll try and do this himself. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that ball going to be intercepted yet again. A pick made by Terrell Bernard. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Alert!
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Fight it! Alert! What's that?
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place